Welcome back to Say No More Media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, today we're going over Chris Marve's 4-2-5 cornerback and secondary philosophies. Who fits the best? Who you guys seen so far? What are the cornerbacks? What do they have to do in the 4-2-5? There's a boundary corner. There's a field corner. All that. So today we're also going to do a live reaction to the sights and sounds of Chris Marve. I got a bonus live reaction. I'm gonna take it back a little bit with Brennan Marion to some of his Sacramento State days. I ain't even gonna hold you. But first of all, how y'all doing tonight? What's the word? Y'all made it to the weekend, bro. Y'all made it to the weekend. It's already up. The hardest part of the week is done already, bro. We here now, baby. We here. It's the weekend. So you already know I'm gonna start y'all off right on the weekend. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Oh, of course. I got to drop some jewels. You already know I got to go. I got to get inside the Say No More playbook, and we got to talk about the philosophy of the 4-2-5 corners, the safety, the free safety, the strong safety, the nickel. You already know what it is. So if you're here for some good football talk tonight, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We're going to react, talk some football. You already know, man. It's Say No More. All right, so I appreciate y'all being in here. If you want to join the channel memberships, that's available as well, too. What's up? What's up with Trust? What's up with St. Louis in the chat? What's happening, bro? All right, so without further ado, we're going to go over to Chris Marve to Colorado football, sights and sounds for the CU Buzz football. Don't forget to go like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing a live reaction, so I will be paused and reacting. And this, you already know, this is going to lead into the presentation. You already know how we do. You rocking with Say No More Media. Appreciate y'all being in here. Let's kick this Friday off the right way, bruh. Say no more. I ain't going to hold you.
What's up, Buff Nation? I'm Chris Marve. I've been coaching for a little bit over a decade now.
Go. Oh, yeah, the better. Do not let them cross your face. Do not let them cross your face.
Football and getting an education were two things that were very important to me growing up. I love this game. It really instilled in me a lot of qualities that I think make for a good man and also for a good leader. What it takes to work hard, being a part of a team, leading well, leading yourself well before leading others.
Take it.
Knowing what it takes to sacrifice, having the attitude that's necessary in order to go about your business in a way that leads to the outcomes that you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I think the first thing we've all seen from Marve so far is just hunger, right? What up, Cough? What up, Levert? What up, Trust? What's the word? I think the first thing we've seen so far is hunger, right? And I feel like that matches what this season is really going to be for Colorado, which is a hungry season and a prove-it season. Hey, we've already seen everybody that came out, the odds and the odds makers and the bookmakers. So bringing in somebody like Chris Marve, it just spells hunger to me, which is what you need from top to bottom, because these got to be the leader of our men. These guys are going to lead our kids in the battle. So you got to have somebody you can look into their eyes, and the way he been looking into somebody's eyes, hey, the way Marv's eyes been, hey, say no more, bro. Hey, if we play anything the way his eyes look, it's up. I ain't even going to hold you. It's all the way up and it's stuck for sure. All right, I'm going to get back to this live reaction. To see you. Appreciate y'all being in here. But I think the biggest thing we did is the hunger. Look how he's looking right now. This stance alone right here, he looked like he finna go tackle somebody. Like he forming them up to the sideline. Like he's gonna give him that work. I love it, bro. I love Marv's energy, bro. Say no more.
Triple option. TFL. Triple option, baby. Yes, sir. Ball.
What up?
Oh, that's one.
Yeah, he juiced.
That's one. That's you deciding that you're going to play as hard and as fast as you can to honor this opportunity. You with me? Honor it, man, for yourself. You got to do for any of us, honor for yourself. You deserve it, right? You work hard for it, right? Come on, put it on tape.
My philosophy is simple. Why, what, how? Why do I coach this game? Because I love it. I love to teach. It's my passion. I love leading by serving. And this game means a tremendous amount to me. I love how we get the opportunity to really develop relationships and watch young men grow from where they are to where they're trying to go, and to really partner with them on that journey.
Yeah.
I think one of the most infectious things we've seen too is how he's rubbed off on the other coaching staff. Now, salute to Prime for allowing him to bring in a lot of his guys who's worked with him. But you can even see the coaches from last year that were on our staff. They're already adjusted to his new coaching style too. You see them running after play. They're saying, hey, if the defensive coordinator bringing this type of energy, I'm going to be running after the play, just bringing that excitement to the so he's all the way turning the energy up on the defensive side in Boulder all the way. Easy call.
And that ball snap, I need you to fly. Punch! Go get to that rock. Everybody clear on that?
We have a really good group, both the older young men who came in from the portal and also the younger guys. You know, what we want to see from our group are guys that run to the football and do so on a consistent basis, run by people.
Good. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Good. 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 Okay. Hey, so great fast full speed decision. You stay on the roof, let the linebacker go. All right, question. Did you get better today? You know the real answer. Now the real question is, did you make somebody else better? Right? Because we one team, one dream. You just heard Coach B. Make sure you're doing your part and you're doing it at such a level that people decide to follow you.
I am looking for.
Yeah, I think that's what he's been doing too. What he's been doing, everything he's been doing has been inspiring people to raise their level of intensity, and that's exactly what these kids need, especially guys coming over for the portal for the first time. They got to understand what Colorado defense is going to be like because, hey, we all understand the number one talk around is what is the defense going to be like after the extreme leather belt we got last season. So his job is probably the most important role that we have on this season is turning that defense around because we know we're only going to go as far as the defense takes us. We got to be able to get off. We got to get 3 and outs. We got to be able to get 3 and outs. We got to be able to create pressure on the quarterback. We got to be able to dial it up. So with Chris Marve, for the transfer portal guys coming in, for the young recruits, this has to define what Colorado football is going to be in 2026. The attitude, you take on the attitude of your head coach, your coordinator, your position coach. So you got to set the tone, especially if you the way he coaches, the way he played too. I ain't going to hold you. He on demon time. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we about to start cooking in a minute. You already know. Say no more.
Forward to witnessing firsthand the exhilaration and the joy of Buff Nation. You see it from a distance, afar, and you think the experience is one thing. So I'm excited for that experience for myself as a coach, being on the field, but also for my family in the stands.
The old man. Here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Take it.
You know, I'm very thankful for
1, 2, 3. Take it.
Also for my family in the stands.
The old man. Here we go. Let's go.
He did that Drewski back pedal. Hey, you ever seen Drewski where he do that back pedal? He's like, all right. He's like, I got you. Chris Marve got that Drewski back pedal right there. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That's what that reminded me of right there.
1, 2, 3. Take it.
You know, I'm very thankful for what this game has provided me.
Cut on the tape. But you got to put it on tape.
Both the skills and the people have really made indelible marks in my life to make me the man that I am.
Jay Hardy, you got it, baby. Hey, we're going to do 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was, salute to Marv, bruh. But the most important thing about that was that this dude has been that. So when Coach Prime said he laid eyes on everybody that walked in here, that's the truth because I'm about to put on something else here right now for you guys. Salute to Virginia Tech Athletics. We're going to go over here to Virginia Tech Athletics. Go like, comment, and subscribe to Virginia Tech Athletics. Going to do a live reaction. That's exactly how Marv was at Virginia Tech. So to see what you're getting is what you're really getting. This is the same energy and passion he was doing over at Virginia Tech. I'm going to let this play for a minute, and then we're going to talk about it. Say no more.
Because it's today. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, you know, I'm going to get better glorified God while I coach y'all, baby. That's your acing. Good. Hey, way to leverage the ball. Make a decision faster, okay? Make a break down. Boom. Good. Let's get it, baby. Attack. Boom. Good. Inside out. There. Go. Boom. Good job. Good.
So the same guy we're seeing right now, same dude. I think he was at Virginia Tech 2 or 3 years, maybe. This 2024. Same energy, same passion. So you already seen what you were going to get. You paired that with him being able to bring over some of his staff. They turning the energy up, bro, and that's what you need on defense. Defense, you got to be mean, you got to be nasty, and you got to get in their face and hold them accountable. And you see Chris Marve been doing this since the Virginia Tech days. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up. We're doing a live reaction to Virginia Tech Athletics. We're just talking about Chris Marve when he was over at Virginia Tech. Say no more.
Spill. Yes, sir. Great job, fellas. Hey, rotate it. Great job. Yeah. KK, that's you making that play twice in a row. I need you to make it back to back. You got me? Consistency, baby. Let's roll, baby.
Yeah, so you see, that's what Marv been doing. You feel me? So appreciate y'all being in here. From here, gotta go. So tonight, basically what the thumbnail was, right? We gotta talk about the cornerbacks. Yeah, we finna talk about the cornerbacks. The cornerbacks, the secondary, right? Listen, this is Colorado, bro. We already put Travis Hunter in the league number 2 cornerback. I'm going to claim Colton Hood. He didn't do it with us, but he was with us, and he balled at Colorado. So we got another first, second round corner going this year, even though he going from Tennessee. He still was making plays as a freshman at Colorado. So we gonna half claim Colton Hood this year too. But all right, so when it comes to Chris Marve, the cornerback terminology and spring practice focus, right? It's about the field, the roles, the change, but common outside corners include. There's a field corner, right? So when you guys call in, I want to know who's your field corner. Often out to the wide side. You got the most athletic, the Travis Hunter. And let me talk something more about this. We gotta stop. Me included. We gotta raise our expectations, bro. We seen what Deion Sanders Jr. and Bucky said over there on Duke the Scoop channel. Salute Duke the Scoop. They got higher expectations than we do. So there ain't no grace this year. There ain't no just give them a chance. 5 and 6 is cool. No, it's not. They want to go undefeated and win the Big 12. They want to put guys in the league. They want Heisman Trophy winners. They want first round picks. Come on, bro. We got to take on the identity of the head coach. 2024 is the type of year you get with prime. Not multiple 7 guys, 5 guys drafted. Yeah, 5 guys drafted. 7 guys signed as undrafted free agents. A Heisman Trophy winner, a bowl game, 9-4. We got to raise the level of expectations, bro. We not going into 2026 with begging for mercy. We're not going into 2026 saying, okay, just give us some grace from last year. We had bro. We coming in here to put belt. We coming in here to put guys in the first round of the NFL draft. We're coming out here to go to the playoffs for the national championship. We can't, this isn't a 2026 is not about just, as long as we do better than last year so we can say, well, we did better than last year. Nah, that's not the fan base that we got to be. We got to come out here and put real leather belt and get back to what we do, and I take on the identity. We got to be high stepping in the end zone, dancing, showing off, doing our thing, bro. We ain't here to survive. Yeah. We ain't here to survive the Big 12, bro. That's not the identity of the head coach. He not here to survive. When Prime ever been here to survive? I'm just here so we can have a better leader than last year. Nah, he wants some corners that's going to be first team Big 12 corners. He wants his secondary to be strap team. You feel me? So I just want to get that out there because that was heavy on my mind. Like, bro, hold on, bro. We going to come out here. We going to pop our stuff and do our thing. We ain't out here just to be, at least we were better than last year. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what Deion Sanders Jr. and Bucky said. He said they got higher expectations than we do. And that's coming from the head coach's son. They want to put a belt this year. Come on now. All right, so appreciate y'all being in here. So in the 4-2-5, there's a field corner, often to the wide side, more space, more grass, range, and tackling ability. So I want you to start thinking, who's your field corner right now in spring? We can only be where our feet is at, right? I can't look to fall camp. It's not here. We got to be where our feet is at. So we're going to take it step by step. As of right now, who's your field corner? We can that's okay to do. I don't have to look all the way to fall camp. It's spring right now. So we're talking spring football, right? Who's the boundary corner? Usually to the short side, less space, more isolated, can be a more physical or aggressive corner. Who stood out to you as a boundary corner? Who stood out to you a field corner in this 4-2-5? And then you bring in like the third corner on like a dime package, obvious passing downs, a generic outside corner, a hybrid nickel star, a slot hybrid, or sometimes called a rover, a spur, or a jack. He can tackle, blitz, and cover slots. Now, I kind of got an idea who my hybrid nickel is, but some people say we got to wait till fall. I don't think nobody's taking his spot. I think my nickel is pretty much solidified. I don't think I got to wait till fall to know who my nickel is right now. You could drop it in the chat who our nickel is, bro. I mean, come on now. You ain't gotta be a scientist to know that, right? So what Chris Marve's 4-2-5 coordinator is looking for from the secondary in spring: effort and mindset that set the right tone and fit the program identity, right? Tackling and fitting off blocks, especially outside and spread fits. We got it. That one tackle you miss could be the difference between a 6-yard gain and a 30-yard gain because of one missed tackle, bro. So when you got 5 secondary, you got to, when you're on that corner, you have free safety. We're counting on you to make that tackle. So tackling is a big part of the 4-2-5 from the secondary, right? Style of play and willingness to hit and be physical. You got to come up and be able to hit. Hitting this 4-2-5 from the secondary. You can't be timid. You got to be able to shed that wide receiver, come up, fit, and tackle. Eye discipline and route recognition. Intelligence, you feel me? Competitiveness, whether isolated or playing routes. You're going to be on that island. If you the field cover, you're going to be on the island. You know what it is to line up there, taking on that number 1 wide receiver, that Revis. Who got that Revis in him? You feel me? Who takes away that number 1 receiver? Who lines up on the number 1 and says, let's run it? Ability to read and make checks, right? Capacity to carry details learned in film and in practice, right? Moving along. All right. So cornerbacks, can they line up correctly in multiple coverage, right? So corners in a 4-2-5 are not living in one call. They need to know whether they are in man, deep third, quarter, flat, support, or read match. Spring is where coaches find out who can handle the mental menu. Listen, we all been there. We had athletes on our team that were hella athletic, but they was as smart as a bag of rocks, bro. I ain't gonna 40-inch vertical, run a 4-4, but playbook he relies on his athleticism. In this 4-2-5, you got to be able to know your playbook, alignment, and assignment, right? All right, number 2, can they survive isolation? If the defense wants to spin safeties, add hats to the box, or pressure, the outside corners must not crumble on islands. That is a major spring checkpoint. So in spring, this is what, of course, they're coming along. They're learning the playbook. It's installs week 1, week 2, week 3. Around this time, though, coaches want to start being able to get those guys who can get on the field, who can be versatile and understand their assignment. Do they have eye discipline, right? Corners in match-heavy 4-2-5 systems have to read releases without getting nosy and losing vertical leverage, right? So wrong eyes equal touchdowns. You look and it's took. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of RPOs, a lot of play action, pump fakes. You got to be able to stay disciplined, right? Hey, can they tackle on the perimeter, right? This is very, very. So what I'm telling this for is because we've seen the guys who came over in the portal, guys that are returning, RJ Johnson, Vickers, Ben Finisef, right? As far as secondary goes. And then we've seen all the guys we got in the portal. But the most important part is, do they fit the system and the scheme of what they need? So there might be guys who are more talented on paper, but, oh, man, their tackling ain't there. That's very important. It might come down to, when we're getting in the fall, who's a better tackler, who can come up, because we know what's a missed tackle these days. A missed tackle with these athletes in the Big 12 could be a 70-yard touchdown. So can they tackle on the perimeter? Screens, bubbles, crack, replace, quick outs, RPOs. If a corner will not tackle, the whole spread answer will fall apart, bruh. Saban's explanation of the star role makes clear how much perimeter tackling and blocking defeat. You got to be able to come up and take on those blocks, shed, and make them tackles. Can they communicate and pass off routes? You already know. You got your signs with the, you got your signs that, hey, we finna do it. We finna twins this. Hey, we finna high-low this. We gonna outside in. Hey, cross. He comes, meaning if they cross, we signaling to the safety. The corners and the safeties. Pre-snap, important. Pre-snap communication between a corner and a safety is everything, bro. Let me say that for a minute. You see them corners, when them corners is looking over at the safety, they let, hey, I got you over the top. Or, hey, right now, you mono right here. Or you got the nickel or the dime next to you, letting them know, hey, cross. If they cross, we switching. Push out. He pushes out on an out route. He comes on his quick slant in. We switching. You know what I'm saying? Apache over under. You know what I'm saying? If we in Apache coverage, if we pressing everything, boom, we pressing everything, man, and we rolling the trail technique. Oh, we gonna talk tonight. What we talking about here, right? Whereas we playing Apache cover one, what we doing? We in Apache, we getting fancy physical on them. Then we getting behind them and we running anything any comeback, any hook to curl, any out route, any in route, because we know we got the safety and Apache over one, or strong safety, free safety got us over the top. So we being heavily aggressive at the line of scrimmage, and then we getting in that trail safe. So we playing everything under. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about it. Say no more. Let's get to it. Are they consistent? Just not flashy, right? Marve emphasized effort, mindset, and what opponents see on tape, regardless of the call for corners, that likely means urgency, finish, and physical perimeter behavior, right? The hell the rest of my slides go? Anyways, all right, cool. That was just, we're going to get back to that, right? We're going to get back to that for sure. But I got a couple more live reactions, and then we're going to get back to that. Let's see what's good in the chat here. What's the word? All right, Coach Marion not going for favoritism. This is offense for sure. Let me see. What up, Step 037? Say no more. I've said this several times. If they don't play favoritism games and put guys in a position to win some games, to be okay. Oh, that's out the window this year for sure. It's up and it's stuck for sure. Reckless State, boo. What up? Oh, Mr. LB. What up, Rick? What's the word, fam? What's the word? Hey, say no more. This is going to be a Cinderella year for these guys this season, man. Talk about it. We put in Bell. We not here to survive. Coach Prime don't want no sympathy, bruh. Coach Prime makes people. Hey, when he was at corner, you had to ask him for sympathy. Come on, bro. Give me a playoff, bro. Come on, Prime. You ain't gotta, my girl in the crowd, bro. You ain't gotta let me go 6 targets, 1 catch for 2 yards. Come on, bro. We ain't asking for no sympathy in 2026, bro. We here to put Bell straight up. And like Marion said, if you ain't trying to do that, get off the field, bro. Straight up. Appreciate it. Oh, Larry Lightfoot, salute. Hey, and if you ain't trying to do that in here with us on YouTube, get off the tube, bruh. Period. We here to put Bell. We ain't asking for no favors, bro. We ain't asking for us. Oh, take it easy on us. Nah. We here. Whoever step on that field, you got to go dominate. So the same thing I was talking about with Chris Marve is the same thing. Brennan Marion was that same guy at Sacramento State. We're going to go over to Go TV. This is when he was a head coach at Sacramento State last season. We're going to see exactly how Marve is the same dude how he was coaching. Bruh, Brennan Marion was on everybody's bumper at Sacramento State. Don't know. It ain't, you just take it easy on him. And take it easy on what? This is the Big 12 where the big boys play. Ain't no take it easy on nobody. So we're going to go to Go TV. Salute to Go TV. Go like, comment, and subscribe. And I want you guys to see how Brennan Marion been coaching everybody the same. Everybody gets the same treatment because that's how you become a great team. Say no more.
How y'all feel? Young boys ain't ready. Young boys ain't ready. Let's make this shit happen today. Your reps and your reputation. Step up and make plays. Champions on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And when Marion, with this offense too, he played to his strength last year. So I don't think his receiving room, Ernest Campbell threw for like 756 yards or whatever, but I don't think his receiving room was as accountable or as more explosive than his backfield room. So in the go-go offense, he went heavy on the run, led the whole FCS, and I believe rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, and was like 3rd in the whole entire college football. So put up 33 points a game, but the philosophy is this. He's going to go to the strength of his personnel. You know what I mean? So exactly what you guys are talking about, favorites and nothing. It's whoever's getting it done on the field. Point blank, period, bruh. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up. We're just going over the coaches' philosophies. We're going to get back to Chris Marve's corners presentation in a second. I just want to mix it up a little bit because you know how it is. Sometimes, all right, I want to get back to some reactions. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit tonight. We're going to go here. We're going to get back in the playbook. Appreciate y'all rocking with the show. Say no more.
To get ourselves under control. Nobody out here is soft. Everybody out here has proved that they can handle the heat, they can handle 2-spotting, they can handle practicing. Emotions don't win, execution does. So what we did today was We got us out of our comfort zone. There was a lot of guys that didn't mind being out of their comfort zone. They were great with the practice. They loved it. I appreciate y'all coming out here and working today, but we are always going to be disciplined.
Yeah, dog, it's not. And we got to be big bro to them.
If you're a dad watching this and you don't have life.
Right. So what you see here, right, is that Brennan Marion has been the same where he's been at. He's not looking to coddle anybody, especially when people are getting paid the amount of money they're getting paid in college now, bro. These are baby professionals. And when you come from a great coaching tree like him, he's seen some very, very great coaches. He's been under some very, very great coaches. So he understands how to get the best out of your players. You know, it's you make it tough on them mentally and physically in practice. So when it gets in the game, they're just reacting. It's less of a worry, and it's more of they're reacting to everything that they were being taught in practice. So with him being the quarterbacks coach and the offensive coordinator, with Marion and Chris Marve coming from good lineage of head coaches, they understand. You pair them with Coach Prime's mentality. It's a win now mentality. It's not a grace. They're not looking for grace, bro. They're not looking for at the end. They both want to come in here and want their systems to work. This is all about elevation. Some of them might be one and done. You know how it is in the coaches is in the portal, just like the players is. This might be the only season we get Marion, bro. He might be moving on after this. Marv might get promoted, elevated to an NFL or a head coaching job. Whoever, they might get elevated. That's what it is. So while we got them here right now, they trying to put Bell. They're not here to say, oh, we improved from last year. We were a little better. No, they ain't trying to hear none of that. They trying to put Bell. All right, we're doing a live reaction to GoGo TV. I'm going to get back to it.
It's not about football. It's not about up, down. It's not about none of that. It's about y'all becoming men and being responsible, do what you're supposed to do at the right place at the right time. Sure. That's it. I hope y'all feel where I'm going with this. Yes, I hope y'all feel where I'm going with this.
Yes, sir. Quick say, hey, on offense, if y'all late, come see me, bro. We ain't doing none of that shit. Offense, we going perfect, bro. Anybody? No more of that shit. No more of that shit. Hey, good shit today, all right? We need to do that fucking every single day. Punch him in the mouth from the start and then fucking score in 2 minutes or whatever the competition is at the end every single fucking time. Fastball, we need to come out hot. We need to do that every single day, all right? We're going to be a fucking great offense, boy.
And they ended up going 7-5, above 500, but it starts with the mentality of your team, right? It starts with the mentality. Your team takes on the identity of the coach, the coaching staff, all that. So great recruiter as well. Brennan Marion is a great recruiter as well, bro. He brings in like-minded individuals, people who are hungry, people who people forgot about, people who people overlooked, all that. You know what I mean? Let's get to the podium here with Brennan Marion a little bit, see what he had to say here. Oh, there we go.
Playing together with my team. Whatever coach asked me to do.
We're out here today.
Yeah, we really just wanted to open the guys up to the condition of having to travel 45 minutes in some of the games. We have a bus ride, wake up early, and just be able to, go to work. And so
this is their first scrimmage. So you can kind of see the difference in our scrimmage this year. I watched earlier right now before I hopped on with y'all, bro. I watched the scrimmage from last year's team, and everybody's right. The energy is different. The tone is different. The way they're flying around the ball, everything's different. So I wanted to take a look at a Brennan Marion-led scrimmage, right, and just see if I seen the same similarities with the offense, who is standing out, all that. So I want to take a look at Sacramento State, some of their scrimmage from last season. But before I get over there, right, we'll get to that. I'm gonna leave that for y'all who want to get there. I'm gonna get back to the safeties, right? So in a 4-2-5 defense. So appreciate y'all being in here right now. What the thumbnail was, we're gonna talk about the safeties now, right? What the free safety does in a 4-2-5. So I want you to start thinking right now, who is your free safety right now? Not sprint, not fall. We're talking about right now, right? Start thinking about, okay, I can see him as our free safety, or I'm going to start putting it together in my head. So the free safety is usually the cleanup player and the structure player. In many 4-2-5 coverages, he is the one protecting the deep middle or helping balance the deep quarter structure, right? In cover 3 sky, the free safety takes the middle third, while one of the other safeties rotates down in split field quarter structures. Other corner has deep third, other corner has deep third. Safety often own the inside deep quarters or fit off the route. So you got to be versatile at the free, right? So a free safety erases explosive plays. He has to keep the defense from getting beat over the top. He's the last line of defense most of the time. That's why you see the corners looking at, hey, bro, you got me, right? Especially if you're dealing with a speedster, you're dealing with verticals, posts, seams, you're dealing with corner routes. You want a free safety who can get sideline to sideline, hash to hash, right? We heard it before. You want a free safety who can cover, get hash to hash, sideline to sideline. So that means owning the post middle third. In quarters, it means playing top down on inside vertical stretch and overlapping route combinations. You know how they like to high low the safety. You know how a great offensive coordinator will try to high low the free safety. So set the coverage picture. The free safety is often the main communicators, right? Shiloh, think Shiloh Sanders. He was also our enforcer, but he was the communicator, the captain on the back end. He lines everybody up. He yells out. He's putting everybody in their position, reinforcing the coverage, right? The free safety is often the one main communicator who helps get the back line ended up correctly, especially in a defense that shows one shell and rotates late. Especially, I ain't trying to give it all away because, we got to put belt, but if you scouted them, you already know. They're going to show one, roll to two, show two, roll to one. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, we're going to talk about it tonight. Read route distribution and quarterback intent. So because he plays deeper, he has to see the entire concept develop and anticipate where the shot is coming from, right? So what kind of free safety a 4-2-5 needs? He has to have range, clean eyes, be able to communicate, stay calm under pressure, ability to overlap routes and save the defense, reliable tackling in space, right? That's what you need. Come on now, Larry Lightfoot. Thank you. What's up? I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. I don't think our eyes lie, do they? Hey, straight Rottweilers on this team. They all hungry. Say no more, for sure. I love this new staff. The energy is different. The teaching is different. Passion is great. I'm right there with you, Levert. For sure, brother. Absolutely. All right, next week, if weather is good, they should be outside. Oh, yeah. How is the weather on the Boulder? It's a little crazy, right? Or how is it? Nathan Mitchell, strong safety. Picking up where you dropping. I'm picking up what you're dropping. Speaking of the strong safety, we're going to get over to the strong safety here. Now, okay, so if you're in here tonight, appreciate if you can hit the thumbs up. Say no more, got to drop his lessons too, so we can all, I understand, there's different viewers on the channel. Some may not know a 4-2-5, what a strong safety does. We can all learn. We can learn, so that way when you're looking on the field, you can understand alignment and assignment, what they're thinking, what they're supposed to be doing, but more importantly, what the defensive coordinators, what Vaughn Bell, how they're grouping these guys off of this. This is how they're going to create their depth chart based on if they fit the scheme. They might be talented when one, like, damn, he's a better cover corner for sure. But, man, that dude can't tackle worth a nickel. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find, all right, who's going to put us in the best position to just get the offense off the field on third down, get that punt, and get our offense back in the game, right? So the exact strong safety job changes by call. But in a 4-2-5, he is often the more active rotation piece. Depending on the coverage, he may spin into the flat, play a deep half, play a quarter, or become a fitter in the run game. Bell. In cover 3 sky, one safety rotates down to the flat while the free safety stays in the post and split field world. So the safety to a cover 2 side can own the deep half while the corner owns the flat. We know safeties go deep halves, corners go to the flat, linebackers hook to curl. We know that, right? Hey, come on now. All right, be the adjustable piece. So start thinking about right now for our strong safety in this 4-5, who's the adjustable piece? Who's the guy we can move around? He is often the safety who changes the picture post-snap, which means he has to understand rotation, spacing, and leverage, right? Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it tonight. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we talking about the free safeties, what they're asked to do in a 4-2-5. So support the run faster. Strong safeties are often more involved in the fit, especially when the defense wants to add numbers to the box without changing the personnel. Very, very true. We want to be able to keep a 3-down, 4-down strong safety. And if he got to get out there, you already know. So handle tight end, slot, intermediate route stress, right? So depending on the structure, he may have a deep half, an inside quarter, or a match responsibility on seams, over routes, and slot concepts, right? So who is that strong safety right now, and who are you thinking about? Who gonna run strong for us? Who your three right now in your head that you're saying, all right, yeah, I can see them playing the strong safety in this 4-2-5. So what kind of strong safety a 4-2-5 needs? Physical, belt, big belt crew. Got to be the leader of the belt crew. Be the leader of the belt crew. Come up and lay that belt down. Think Cameron Silman Craig. Think a heat-seeking missile. A leader. Already know, man, that dude just disrupted our old play in the backfield. He blew the running back up while he was getting the handoff. He just took the tight end out the game and put him on the stretcher. Football, baby. This is football. We need the leader of the belt crew. The leader of the belt crew. So who comes to mind right now? Who the leader? Who brings that physicality? Smart in rotations, right? When we're showing one, rolling the two, however they decide to do it. Fast trigger downhill. He get downhill and he coming with violent intentions. He is not coming to be your friend. He coming to put that real leather belt on you, boy, and send you back to the sideline. Who's comfortable covering slots and tight ends, a secure tackler, and a reliable communicator, right? Okay, cool. We're going to keep it moving, keep it grooving, you feel me? We're going to get to the star of this defense. The star of the defense, bro. What the 4-2-5 is based on, right? Always poised. What's the word? Devion. Hey, we on the same page. We on the same. Mr. Vandy Bell himself, for sure. I really feel watching videos make time seem longer, for sure, brother. Absolutely. We gonna get there. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. I ain't even said it, but we kind of on the same page, for sure. Appreciate you guys being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up. We're going over the 4-2-5 defense for Colorado, what the nickel star rover does. So it depends on how old you are, really, or what coaching tree you come from. Some people call it the nickel, some people call it the star, some people call it the rover, but they call it the star for a reason, because they are the most important piece on this defense. I'm going to tell you why. This is the most unique position in the whole structure. All right, now. All right, Nick Saban's explanation is one of the cleanest football descriptions out there. The star is really a Sam linebacker in essence, but he has to function against spread personnel. So Saban said that player must be a good tackler, tough, a good blitzer, instinctive in reading run pass, strong enough on the perimeter to beat smokes and bubbles screens, and still have enough coverage skill to cover slot players man to man. He also explained that sometimes that player is a corner and sometimes a safety, but I think we know who that is, right? Do we need to get to fall camp to know who our damn nickel is? Come on, bro. Stop playing. Bro, come on. Hey, Halloween. What they say at Halloween? Hey, boo. Hey, big boo belt. Facts, bro. Come on now. I'm going to read that again one time, because this is the importance of the nickel in this system, right? This is the most unique position in the whole structure. Nick Saban's explanation is one of the cleanest football. The star is really a Sam linebacker in essence. So you see a 4-2-5, but that nickel gonna come down. He can look like he's like a third linebacker in a sense, right? Saban said that player must be a good tackler, tough. Let's see who's checking these boxes. A good blitzer. Who's coming to mind for us? Instinctive in reading run pass. Who been looking like that? Let me know. Strong enough on the perimeter to beat smokes and bubble screens. Who out there seeking out them smoke screens and bubble screens and giving them nah, not on my watch, bro. You better get in the wrong formation. You better call an audible. You feel me? And still have enough coverage skill to cover slot players man to man. Okay, that makes the nickel star rover job in the 4-2 basically this. Number one, they have to be able to cover the slot. And I ain't going to hold you. That is not an easy job. The slot receiver on anybody's team, we talking Cam Perry, Belt. We talking Danny Scudero, Belt. We talking LaJohntay Wester. I mean, come on now, Jimmy Horn Jr. You got to be able to run with them 4-3, 4-4 guys, bro. That I'm telling you, bro. The nickel has, boy, eat your Wheaties, get a good night's sleep, because you're going to see some of the best athletes the other team has to have. That's why, man, that's why you get you a good nickel in the NFL. Oh boy. And that's why if you can play the nickel in college, that's why NFL scouts are licking their chops like, ooh, that dude can come up and hit you in the backfield, and he can cover a slot receiver on a vertical route, a 4-3 guy, a 4-4 guy, stay in his pocket, stay in his hip, get his head around, get the ball, or pick him off. Oh, yeah. So they got to be able to cover the slot. He has to handle a very different body type and route tree than outside corner sees. You know that route tree from the slot, it gets wicked, bruh. They really be hooping down there in the slot. Man, they get busy. They can give you that work. You see when I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You seen when Danny Scudero, what he just did. I want to say, I forgot who he's going against, but once they get inside you and that receiver stacks you on top, then that's when it just opens up. We can go corner, we can go post, we can stay vertical. We can slam down, come on a comeback route. Then they could just start playing backyard football. They could just, the quarterback rolled out. They could stick their foot in the dirt and just roll out. So it's one of the most, you got to be able to cover an explicit route tree from the slot, bro. So slot coverage means more two-way goes, more option routes, more whip choice routes, and more involvement in run fit. So I think we all know who that guy is, unless there's somebody that's coming out the woodworks that we holding back because we don't want to give away too much. We don't know. But right now, that looks like that boy to me. Number 2, fit like a linebacker on the edge. That is why Saban calls him really a Sam linebacker. He has to fit bubble screens, crack replays, spill outside runs, and survive blocks in space. You got to be able to come up, boom, take on that tight end, take on that receiver trying to get you on a bubble screen, shed him, and make the block, right? Blitz and pressure. You got to come down like Bob Sanders. Y'all remember Bob Sanders used to play for the Indianapolis Colts? Belt. Real belt. Hey, if you remember Bob Sanders, bro, Bob Sanders used to hand out leather belt. And when he came on that blitz, bro, I felt bad. And he wasn't even the biggest dude on the field. So, blitz and pressure. A good star nickel gives the coordinator pressure, flexibility without subbing, right? So, what kind of nickel star rover a 4-2-5 needs? Quickness over pure long speed, slot coverability, tackling and block destruction, blitz value, instinctive run pass reading, and toughness. I'm going to open up the lines right there because I want you guys to tap in. What the hell did I just do right now? Hold on, my bad. See, bro. Hold on. All right, we back. Leave this on there. My fault. All right, my bad. I clicked the wrong button. My bad. My fault, y'all. How y'all doing tonight, though? What's good for the weekend? What y'all got planned? Y'all catching this March Madness craziness out here right now, bruh? Y'all see them upsets going on right now? All right. Okay, I just dropped the link, right? So, if you're calling in tonight, remember, just respect the topic, respect the chat, respect who we're talking about here. Here's the questions right here. If you're calling in, tapping in, enough of me talking, you know I want to hear from you guys tonight. So, 3 questions if you're calling in. I just dropped the link. We're going to keep it about 4 to 5 minutes per caller. The call-in questions for tonight's show. Hey, give me your field corner. Give me your boundary corner. Give me your free safety, your strong safety, and your nickel. All right, that's question number 1. If you tapping in with Say No More, if you tapping in with the fam tonight, that's the question number 1. Number 2, this is a very intriguing question. I want you guys to be honest. Do you see any corners on our team right now that should have an NFL grade on them heading into 2026? You know we're going to keep it real. Hey, we ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. Do you see any corners on our team right now that should have an NFL grade on them heading into 2026? And then number 3, give me your best hybrid defenders that we have in Colorado right now in the secondary. Those that are interchangeable, your best hybrid players in the secondary. Just drop the link for you guys in the chat. If you want to call in, tap in. Cam Duncan, what's the word? The coaching staff is a huge factor. These recruits coming in for show. How you doing tonight, Duncan? What's the word, fam? Question is, bro, do we switch defense based on who the team is, or is it 4-2-5 all year? Great show. Great question. Great question. They might see something that another team they were able to exploit on another team. They might roll there. That's a great question. All right. Coach Prime said that this is the best coaching staff he's put together. This is like the Avengers. Hell, they make me want to suit up and play for them. Hey, you and me both. Put me on kickoff. I'm ready. I probably got 1 or 2 kickoffs left in me, bro, for the game. I'm going all out wedge buster. I ain't going to hold you. Pause. Put me on kickoff. And I ain't going to hold you. Let me get a swing route real quick. I'll get us 6 or 7. I'll get us 5 yards. Easy call. I'll get us 5 right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let me see. Appreciate y'all being active in the chat. Okay. All right, how you doing, Miss Helljoy? Good to see you in here. Salute to you. Hope you have a great weekend. I do want to see. Oh yeah. I do want to see who covers Omarion for sure. Absolutely. Boo is the nickel. Say no more. Absolutely. You can see it in. Let me see. Steve Davis. What up? You can see it in Marv's highlights. I didn't realize how much that dude is running across the field. Hey, he had that Drewski back pedal. I was weak. He's like, all right, come on. He had that Drewski back pedal. I ain't going to hold you. All right. So, let me see here real quick. Hold on, my bad. All right, let me stay in the chat real quick. I'm going to get back to that spring. All right, Cam Duncan says several recruits to come back to Boulder for another spring visit. Oh yeah, all right. I've been following that. I've been watching on Twitter. Hey, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Or if you guys have Twitter, drop it in the chat. I'll follow you guys back for sure. Cam Duncan says all the recruits that have visited Boulder have all said the same thing. They are so impressed with how intense the coaching is and how much energy they see in practice. That's actually, I agree there. Let me see. Miss Helljoy said, could you please stop calling Prime and show him the respect of calling him Coach Prime? It's just a chronic problem. I will do that. I believe I call him Coach Prime, though. I don't think I call him Prime. I think I've always called him Coach Prime. Salute. Thank you for that. Can I call you Auntie? Thank you for that, Auntie. Appreciate you. Always. Mr. Bradford, what's good, chat? How you doing, Mr. Oh, Coach Bradford. How you doing, Coach? How you doing, Coach Bradford? What's the word, sir? How you doing today? Absolutely. All right. Appreciate everybody being in here. Salute. Okay. Gonna get back here. Let me see. I think I had another slot. Let me see here. I think I had another slot before. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. We're gonna talk about Vonn Bell real quick. Hold on. We ain't done yet. What's the word? Ain't no more. You feel me? All right. We're going to get back up here. Let me see here. All right, we'll do one more. And then I'm going to get back in here. Problem with Livingston, he never had actual DC experience before he came to CU. Marv, it's a very different situation. He understand the role. In DC making the correct adjustments for sure. Rashid, what's good, chat? What's the word, fam? What's the word? Appreciate everybody being in here. Hope you guys are going to have a blessed weekend. Hope I can kick y'all weekend off with some Colorado football talk. So I'm gonna let the Go-Go Buff spring scrimmage. I'm gonna let their spring scrimmage load up, and then I want to go watch theirs so we can kind of see how Brennan Marion, the offensively, what he did is kind of similar to what he did. But before that, I'm gonna get back to here. So what Vonn Bell as a safety coach is looking for, right? So Colorado's official write-up gives you the clear. All right, so Bell emphasized terminology, intelligence, versatility, challenge, commitment, and process. He said the room is not really learning a brand new scheme so much as learning a new language and pushing through the details, right? So what Bell is probably looking for by position, right? Free safety, range, and eyes. Can you see the whole field and keep the roof on the defense, right? Calm communication. Can you get people lined up and calm the picture pre-snap? Think Shiloh Sanders at free safety. Think Cameron Silman Craig at strong safety, right? That's when we was putting pure belt. We need that big dominating hit from Shiloh that's going to set the tone of the game. I'm not trying to get a flag, but if they throw us a flag because we put the belt on them, give me a flag. I ain't worried about it. We need that. We need that from the free safety. We bring back that big 2-1 headache. Straight up. So, range and eyes. Can you see the whole field and keep the roof on the defense? Calm communication. Can you get people lined up and calm the picture pre-snap? Strong safety. Rotation, discipline. Can you spin down or stay back without busting leverage? Pause. I ain't gonna hold you. That was kind of crazy. But physical support. Can you fit and tackle like a real run defender, right? So, and 3, the most important player. This is what Vonn Bell is looking for in his safeties. The nickel, the star, the rover, slot coverage. Can you stay in front of slot players with real quickness, perimeter toughness? Can you tackle bubble screens, beat blocks, and fit like an overhang, right? So, all right, for sure. Oh, yeah, Nick Saban on the star. The star is really a Sam linebacker, but he must be a good tackler, a good blitzer, strong on the perimeter against bubble, smoked, instinctive, and running pass, and still able to cover slot receivers. You could be a really good star and not have the long speed to be a good corner, a good tackler, a good blitzer, a good cover guy on a slot player. So that's what Vonn Bell is looking for with his safeties. Has anybody wanted to call in and tap in? Let me know something. Let me see here. All right, we're going to go over to the Sacramento State spring game. I'm going to let it roll. See what they was talking about. Say no more.
It's no reason for us not to be the best offense in the country, dog. And it starts in a practice. It starts in a scrimmage. It starts today. I don't give a fuck who's in front of me. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. If it's on your heart, it's on your mind, show it. Great body language, locked into your coach, standing near your coach. Have a game. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
Come on. Do it, oh. Come on. Rob, give me a break, Rob. Break it down, Rob.
Hey, let's get this shit going. Hey, champions on 2. 1, 2.
Champions.
All right, so what we're looking at is Coach Marion's Sacramento State first spring ball scrimmage. I want you guys to take a look at the offense so we can see some of the offense he was running. Not to say he's going to run the same thing. The tempo and how he ran spring scrimmage gives you a better understanding. Brennan Marion is the real deal. He's running. What I'm seeing from here is he's exactly who he was last year, just he has better pieces. It's FCS level. No disrespect to FCS, but anytime you get to Power 4, the athletes are a little better. The weight room's a little better. The living quarters a little better. Overall, everything's a little better, right? So appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you can get the thumbs up, we're going to take a look at Sacramento State spring scrimmage and kind of see the similarities between this year, especially offensively. Say no more.
And stickers up, ladies and gentlemen. Here come your 2025 Sacramento State Hornets.
I don't know if they're going to try to get me for that music, so I'm going to take that off. I ain't trying to get that. Oh, what's going on there? Man, bro, how long it take y'all to run out? They running out for hell. Damn, they ran on the whole team. Oh, they really did it like a game. Okay, they really did it like a game. That looked like Jaquil Smith right there.
Guests are welcome to stay. Please note that the show may
Every time you come in, you're going to make a play. No way. Yeah. Hold on. So you get that. You see that?
He turned. I ain't going to hold you. He lit. He better do something. All that. He better do something.
Come on, man. Let's go. Thank God.
Oh, man.
Show up and get it downtown.
That's Jaquil Smith right there. But you can see in the spring scrimmage, he mixed it up. He wanted to see what his quarterbacks look like. He wanted to see what his running game looked like, offensive line. Real evaluation period.
Let's go, D! Yes! Come on, Diesel!
What's up, you know? I can't put stats, but if I get to be the best version of myself, that's all I ask for. All right.
Oh.
He really been rocking them cowboy boots and cowboy hat, too. It's like he was preparing to get to Boulder. I ain't going to hold you. Brennan Marion already had the cowboy hat, the boots, and the Wranglers, boy. Or them is some Levi 99s. One of them two. I ain't gonna hold you. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can do the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Go TV. Go like, comment, and subscribe to Go TV. I just wanted to take a look at Brennan Marion's spring scrimmage where he was the head coach and kind of see the similarities he's brought over as an offensive coordinator and a quarterbacks coach. And we can kind of see some of the formations they ran. And if we can see some similarities in here, cool. That looked like shotgun right there, right? Hold on. That didn't even look like that looked like he just lined up straight shotgun. That didn't even look like they lined up in the go-go right there. That looked like he took a direct snap. I don't even know if that was that might have been an empty. Let me see. Oh, no, that was go-go. That was go-go. My bad. That play was. But let me see this next play. Hold on. Oh, no, they still got the motion before the snap, pre-snap. There was still the motion. Okay, never mind. I can't play that music on there. Let me see. Yeah, so Sacramento State went 7-5. That's not Jaquil Smith. You can see they was running that ball, bro. They was running the ball heavy at Sacramento State last season. Kind of got that in there too. Let me see.
To number 4, Damian Henderson up the middle.
Looks like we had Damian Henderson out there. You know, we got him over from Sacramento State. I don't think they brought that running back in. No, they didn't bring him. They didn't bring him over. Let me see. Okay, cheerleaders getting it in. Go crazy then. Okay. Let me see. Okay, that's big Damian Henderson right there.
The give to number 4, Damian Henderson up the middle.
I don't even know. I can't. What was that? I missed that. Let me see. Was that a pick? My bad. I missed that. Was that a pick? Let me see some. So we're looking at the go-go offense from Sac. That's Jaden Rashada. It was between Jaden Rashada and Williams. Williams ended up being the starting quarterback. Rashada started like the first 2 or 3 games. But let me see. Was that a pick? Oh, that was a pick. Oh, okay. All right. That was a great play by 20. So you see, they mixed it up. They wanted to see what their receivers. Oh, that's Ernest Campbell right there. Yeah, that's Ernest Campbell. Y'all, Ernest Campbell was 13 at Sacramento State. That was Ernest Campbell right there, number 13. Right. So that's Damian Henderson. That's our transfer portal pickup, Damian Henderson. I don't think we brought over anybody 20, but the next person 13, that's Campbell.
Drake's pass was intercepted in the end zone.
Yeah, you can see how fast Campbell really is, bro. I mean, y'all seen that right there, bro. He really liked that, bro. Like, you seen that slight burst of speed from Campbell just right there. Oh, let me hear this speech.
I need you to continue to get better.
The give to number 4, Damian Henderson up the middle.
Again, y'all see that speed from Campbell, bro. That speed. Why the hell does this keep popping up? My bad. Hold on. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a listen to Brennan Marion and see what he said to the team last season.
Okay, but defense, I need you to continue to get better, and we got to eliminate dumb penalties and doing dumb shit. Okay, we good on that? Yes, sir. Okay?
Excited for a great football season. One great year can change your life. Go Sacramento. We appreciate y'all being out here, stepping up for us. Sing us up, baby. It's going to be a great season. Thank you.
They was really throwing concerts at Sacramento State last season too. They was really throwing. I appreciate everybody being in here for sure. You can hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Mr. Keith, go Bucks. What's the word, Mr. Keith? What's going on? Absolutely. He always got them clown emojis in there. I'm weak. All right, I'm going to finish off the slide here. I dropped the link in the chat if you guys want to call in and tap in. I'll drop it again here. I'm going to keep going through here talking about the secondary, what you seen on the thumbnail. Hey, how y'all like that thumbnail, bro? Is that thumbnail cool? If y'all ever need a thumbnail, tap in with me. Hit me on the email, bro. I'll be doing thumbnails too. How was that thumbnail tonight? That thumbnail look cool? Yeah, I thought it was cool. Hold on. Can I see it? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's get back on there. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to continue. Did I drop that in the chat? All right, yeah, I just dropped the link. I got the questions for you guys if you want to tap in on this good Friday evening. I'm going to keep it lit on the presentation. All right, so say no more. What Chris Marve is looking for from safeties in spring. So Chris Marve said spring is about establishing identity and that you can fix a lot with effort, mindset, and style of play. That matters a ton for safeties because safeties are where detail and style meet. If the safeties are wrong, the coverage breaks. If the safeties are soft, the perimeter is soft. If the safeties do not communicate, the entire defense looks confused, right? So a Marve style spring evaluation of safety probably centers on, can they line up the defense, right? Do they know the call, the rotation, the strength, and the adjustment, right? Safeties are often the bridge between the call sheet and the actual structure on the field, right? Can they play top down and eliminate explosives, right? The free safety especially has to keep the defense structurally sound and erase deep mistakes, right? You know, the free safety, that's why they call it the free safety. That's literally the last line of defense that we have on the field, right? Is the free safety group. All right, keeping it moving here. Appreciate everybody being in here. Can they trigger and tackle? The down safety and the star nickel especially must be able to fit the perimeter, tackle in space, and beat quick game stress, right? Can they cover real people, not just space, right? The nickel star has to cover slots. Safeties and split field systems also have to handle seam stress, over routes, and tight ends, right? Can they handle the mental menu, right? Like every good secondary coach, Marve and Bell are almost certainly looking for the safety who is right over and over, not just the guy who makes one big hit and busts two coverage. It's all about consistency, right, on the defensive end. So you got to be intelligent and have versatility, just like how Vonn Bell played while he was in the league. All right, bet. I know y'all seen my that boy Darius always cooking. They even said Cam Scary. What they been calling Cam? Now they had hella nicknames for Scary. They had hella nicknames for Cam Perry, but I was clean. I ain't gonna hold you. So we're gonna go over to Reach the People Media. Looks like they just dropped. Looks like they back in Georgia. I want to say they back in Georgia. I know they both Atlanta. They both Georgia boys. So salute to Reach the People Media. Go like, comment, and subscribe. Look like Juju out there getting that work with Cam Perry. Say no more.
My fault.
Are you a TA?
Yeah.
Where y'all training at?
Perry.
Right?
Oh, Cam Blurry. Yeah.
Great speed training, strength
Cam
training.
Blurry, that's the one.
Legs overly dead right now, but on some real Coach Swayze shit though. Like we really have to work like Swayze. You got the mark, bro. Yes sir, bro. Yes sir.
Y'all put my cleats on?
Hey, that's crazy because if we go back to my my live 2 days ago, what I said, hey, you want to be hanging around the right group during spring break. You want to be hanging around the guys that's hurting. What I'm talking about. We said you want to be hanging around the right group, the guys that's still getting in, and these are for the guys that's went home. So even bigger salute to the guys that went home and still putting in that work. Now, then we talked about the guys who stayed in Boulder, still have access to the weight room, still got the cafeteria, still can do some, so they can organize on their own as long as it doesn't look like team organized activities, then they can organize on their own. But salute to the young man going back to their home state. That you want that edge when you come back. You want that edge when you come back from break. You want that edge. You want to see who's been catting and who really been getting to it. For sure. Oh, Fort Lauderdale? Cool. Wherever they at, they getting it in. Thank you for the update. Say no more.
I know you tired of using like pop.
See? What I did as soon as I got off the flight though. Where I was at. Oh, okay. I'm off the flight with it. We were off the flight. He mad because I like sleeping.
Warm it up. You just want to work out?
Yo.
Who's working out with?
I've been working out with Coach P. Like, I hit the gym with him, and then I'll come catch you.
My legs.
If you were sexually abused.
Oh, all right. Hold on, bro. That was crazy. Hey, premium is on the way. It's on the way, like y'all said. Hey, no way, bro. That was crazy work. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let's get in the chat. You never know what you're gonna get on the Say No More live, bro. Hey, what's the word, fam? Good. Hey, glad you're in here catching this live. I hope you like it, bro. I hope you return for sure. The go-go offense with bigger, faster, stronger players might be something special. You already know too much. That's absolutely. All right, let me see here. I am really looking forward to seeing this new go-go offense. Teams are scratching their heads trying to prepare for this new CU run. Yes, brother, run. If we establish the run, it's gonna open up so much more for our wide receivers, bro. Say no more if you ain't know. Arrow keys and space bars to control the videos. Good looking, bro. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I ain't gonna hold you. Appreciate you though. Steve Davis, I do think we are kind of sandbagging our defense because they're going against probably the most complicated offense they'll see all year, every year. Nah, for sure. For sure. Let me see. Another thing the recruits have said after their visits to Boulder is how crazy the offense is. They have all mentioned how explosive the offense while they watch practice. Nah, for sure. Let me see here. Nate is the leader for sure. Fontenette for sure. Yay. All right, let me see where we at with it. I'll be. Let me see. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. That was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That was crazy work. Hey, I gotta take that one. That's my bad. My bad on that. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, getting back to it. All right, say no more.
The more you understand how all this shit works together, what they doing on defense, what y'all doing on offense, then you can play faster.
Yeah. Good catch, boy.
Because he got option, right?
Yeah.
So now we go cover two.
What?
Who's going to be the problem here? Cover two.
Corner the nickel.
Now here's how you help.
Ready where I go?
6'1"? Because Cam Perry, like what, 5'9"? Let me see. I'm just trying to look at Juju. Is he really 6'1"?
Now here's how you help.
They're kind of far away. Maybe it's the angle I'm looking at. That's why it threw me off. Y'all can see why I can say that, right? Because I look right here, I was like, damn, I thought Cam Perry, but it's probably the camera angle right now. I'm like, bro, it look like Kyler Murray right here, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, we're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Salute to Darius Sanders and what they got going on in Boulder for sure. Absolutely. If you can hit the thumbs up, really would appreciate it. If you want to call in, drop the link in the chat. I know it's a Friday night. Y'all got something to do. I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer. If Darius drop, I got to go support him, though, off tops, bro. Appreciate y'all being in here. Thank y'all for rocking with it. Let's keep it lit.
Ready where I go?
I would just look at the sidelines and be like, Coach, you need another man.
Twin, you're not going to fry me, twin. I'm just not going to cut. You're not fry me.
We don't like the little, like the power chords. We was in that bit.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're not running.
Get out. I'm in that bit. Damn.
Good catch, boy. I don't want to do.
We've all seen what Cam Perry's look like already. We've seen what Juju's look like already. Our offense is going to be scary, bruh. There was a great point. Mr. Keith, you made a great point about going back to Georgia and how we could really lock up some recruits if we come out there and do what we do against Georgia Tech. I went back and thought about what you said on there, and I was just like, that, yeah, Juju's going back to Georgia. Cam Perry's going back to Georgia. Coach Pine played in Atlanta. Brennan Marion got the whole, he got the A sold up. we can really go out there. And if we put Bell on Georgia Tech and do what we're supposed to do, we could bring some of them recruit. We could flip some of them recruits. So that was a great point. I just wanted to give you your flowers on that one because that was a great point. A great point for sure. All right, so yeah, now that was a great point. So we go out there, we can get some more Georgia dogs on the team for sure, because there's going to be guys taking their visit to the Georgia Tech because they're taking their official visit for like 2027 class, 2028 class. They're going to be taking their visit for the Georgia Tech versus Colorado game, and then you know what I'm saying. So we can come out there and put Belt. We can get them to flip over. So that was a great point, Mr. Keith, for sure. That was a great point. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you get the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Look like Cam, Scary Perry is out there getting it in with Julian Lewis, getting that good work in the offseason. Say no more.
No, I got you.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Good, Cam.
Leave.
Remember the movie Kirby? The Doom Buggy? Yeah.
Who with the head? Hey, that was bro. Hey, he's sliding it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that the Porsche? Hold on, bro.
Right.
Hey, that NIL must be good.
Remember the movie Kirby?
That's bro Whipper. Ooh, hey. That might be, I don't know who it is. It might be him. It might be Juju, but then I love to see the young kings out there like that. That's what I'm talking about. They pulling up in something saucy. According to Alexa, Juju is 6'1". I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stefan, Center Hunter been getting work, and Houston Dog been putting in work. What up, Bucket? How you been, bro? For sure. Appreciate that, fam. Let me see. Say no more. They line up as a DB and wide receiver in the video so you can see the difference. For sure. Appreciate that, Rashid. Duncan says, still can't believe Denver is warmer than Austin and Florida. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, it's like that everywhere in the world right now, bro. It's crazy right now. Like, it's crazy weather everywhere, bro. You don't know what you're going to get no more. All right, appreciate y'all being in here. I'm gonna get through but seeing them pulling up, and that NIL looking nice, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me hold something, nephew. Let me hold something.
The Doom Buggy? Yeah.
The Doom Buggy is crazy.
I'm gonna put a B12 in that bit. Ooh. Man, you good, Twin? They be like, who coming down the street with that? I'm in that bit. Right here, I go. Good, Cam. Get ready for that. Okay. I got you.
Unspeak.
Yeah. I can run for every. But for real.
They
I can't wait to see Bruh's touchdown celebrations. He lost it at Miami of Ohio last year. He was going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm in here like
he ain't there yet. When he that's just
I can breathe.
It's my God. Shallow.
He was like, what that Colorado air talking about? I'm like, shit, that's talking about something for sure. My first workout, I'm in that bit. Dead man.
I've seen that him and Jonquil Smith was hurting in that first workout. Swayze put the belt on them boys up there, but you remember his Cam Perry's pops came on and said it took him about, he said 3 to 4 days, 5 days or whatever. He adjusted to the altitude out there. Yeah, that altitude ain't no joke. It's supposed to be like the 6 man. Like, it's like when you go to play the Denver Nuggets, like they got to deal with that altitude. They have an advantage. So we should be able to use that to our advantage this year, hopefully. You feel me? All right, say no more.
Hell no.
Nice. Back shoulder, like it.
Like, we can line that shit right now. Tell him, come on.
Word. Hey,
you should get life insurance.
I didn't know what the hell they was finna say right now, so I had to get it. What? Bro, did my whole live just go off? Oh, I was gonna say I lost the whole live, bro. Oh, QK. What's the QK? That looks like a parent right there. Hold on. Let me get my questions together real quick. QK, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on with you? Say no more.
How's it going today, sir?
Man, chilling, man. Sitting outside the job, man. Just not being able to catch you, man. I don't never get to catch you live, man.
I appreciate you being in here. Let me see. We add you to the stage. All right, cool. All right, so I'm glad you're in here. Glad you appreciate you like the show. All right, let's get to the questions, baby. So, give me your field corner, your boundary corner, your field corner, your boundary corner, free safety, strong safety, and your nickel in this 4-2-5 defense.
Hey, something's going on with my audio, man. Everything is like doubling and keep repeating everything.
Oh, can you hear me? Hold on, let me take my. How does that sound? Does that sound better?
I don't think I can hear you clear. It's like just
No, we can hear you clear. There's no doubling on our end. We can hear you.
yeah, your
Are you good to go, or you want to come back? You want to
yeah. Let me try to come back because every time I say something, it'll let you say what you're saying, and then it'll say what I'm saying again, and then it'll say what you're saying again.
All right, sounds good, brother. Okay, all right, for sure. All right, bet. All right, let's get back in the chat here. Let me see. Duncan says the go-go offense is a fast-paced offense, and having that in Boulder for opposing teams, they're gonna need two mass on the sideline for sure. Duncan, respect. If we can continuously rotate our fast wide receivers and running backs at home and give them no breaks, the opposing team, yeah, that's what they want to do, right? Create that fifth quarter offense. Man, y'all going crazy in the chat, bro. That's why I be wanting y'all to call in. Hold on, let me see. QK, he's back in the building. Hold on real quick. Let me get QK back on the stage. QK, can you hear me, sir? Yo. All right, say no more. He's not back on the stage. All right, so this is definitely not last year's team. Different energy, even just took practicing while they're away on break. Nah, absolutely. I think that's we're gonna need that for this year, bro. It's year 4. We definitely want to see the difference. Let me see. I remember when Ryan Clark, the DB for the Steelers, couldn't ever play a football game at Denver because he had a sickle cell and the altitude made it dangerous. Oh man, yeah. So I don't even know how that's good for Coach Prime to even be out there then, right? With what he's dealing with out there. That must be crazy. Elder Wayne, how you doing, Mr. Wayne? I won't be surprised if Colorado buffs. Hey, that plus 10,000, I'm sprinkling something like that. Hey, we gonna put Hey, go drop 200 on the bus plus 10,000. We coming home with a 20 ball around Christmas, around New Year's, baby. Let's go. Hey, I'm putting 100. I'm putting about 200. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm putting 200 on them to win the Big 12. I'm with that. What? Plus 10 racks? 100 get you 10 ball? Come on home. Come on with it. They sliding out there for real. Oh, hey, Duncan, let me see. Goldberg working on Texas. Hey, if you got any footage, any links to any footage for somebody working out, let me know and I'll go take a look. For sure. Oh, it's all good, brother. It's all good. It's all good, fam. It's all good. All right, cool. But nah. Hey, plus 10,000. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll go sprinkle something on that right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Plus 10,000 is crazy work. Let me get back in the chat here. Bucket, what's the word? Yes, sir. Unless they fly private. Hey, if they fly in private, them boys is living up there in Boulder. I ain't even gonna hold you. If they is flying private, that is crazy work. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hold on, no, I seen something earlier that I wanted to tap in with. Hold on, give me a second real here. I seen. Hold on, let me see. Hold on real quick. I'm about to do another live reaction real quick. Let me get over. Where is it at, bro? That's it. There it is. It wasn't the sleepers, it was the other video. Didn't I watch it on here? Oh, hold on. Let me real quick. Hold on. I'm looking for something real quick, y'all. My bad. Let me see what's going on in the chat while I look for it. Let me see. QK here. When I get on stage, everything keeps repeating itself. So my response, it's all good, brother. It's all good. We'll get it. We'll get it back right. We're gonna be here for a minute. It's good. Let me see here. Hold on. My bad. I'm looking for something. That shit just disappeared. No, let me see. That's not. Oh, they took the video down. Now it looked like DMVR had did something like with statistical stuff earlier that I seen, and then I don't see it no more. I think they might have took it. I don't know if they took it down or what. I know they talked about their sleeper players earlier, but they did another one after that. I know I ain't tripping. Y'all seen DMVR like Scotty and other bro came on and did like who they thought was gonna lead in each statistical category, right? I'm not tripping. I thought I seen that. I don't see it no more. I know I'm not tripping. I thought I seen that earlier. Hold on. Let me see. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there we go. It was right there in front of my face.
Statistical leaders in 2026. It's early days. We're still in spring football. But let's take our first crack at it. We'll predict touchdowns, rushing yards, receiving yards, tackles, sacks, and interceptions. Starting on the offensive side of the ball.
All right, so we're going to do a live reaction to DMVR Buff. So what they did right here, they were predicting who will be Coach Prime and Colorado's statistical leaders in 2026. So salute to DMVR Buffs. Go like, comment, and subscribe to their channel. So I want you. I'm gonna react, and then I'm gonna tell you who I think is gonna be the statistical leaders based off of what I think. So if y'all in here, if y'all want to participate, tap in the chat. I want to hear you, or if you want to call in and say it's
who
good.
Will be the leading touchdown scorer. Obviously, Julian with the passing touchdowns does not apply to this.
Right.
Maybe you want to throw him in for rushing touchdowns. Does he have 10 plus rushing touchdowns? Just kidding. Let's get to overall offensive touchdowns. Receiver, running back. What are you thinking?
I think that's the golden question. Do you go with the receiver? Cam Perry's, the Danny Scuderos, the Demos, the JoJos, or do you go with a running back in this go-go offense where you know there's going to be two running backs on the field a lot? You know there's going to be a lot of power run schemes in this offensive system as well. I'm honestly not sure, bro, at the moment. I'm going to kind of think about this and talk this.
I can step in there for you. Running back, I'm going with, I think Michael Welch or Damian Henderson is going to lead us in rushing touchdowns. Receivers, as far as receiving touchdowns, I think is going to be. Now, I want to see how healthy Joseph Williams. Like, I want to know how serious his injury is first before I throw him back. I don't know if he's going to be back in time, or I don't know. Like, I don't know how serious that surgery is that he had. But for receiving touchdowns, I'm going to go with DeAndre Moore Jr. and I think DeAndre Moore Jr. is going to lead us in, or Danny Scudero are going to lead us in receiving touchdowns. So for running back, I'm going to say Michael Welch, Damian Henderson, and for wide receivers, I'm going to say DeAndre Moore Jr. and Danny Scudero leave us in receiving touchdowns. All right, cool. Get in there. All right. I'm going to do a little bit more of this reaction, and then I'm going to bring you up on stage, bro. I'll see you in there. I'm going to get back in here and do a little bit more of this live reaction real quick. Appreciate y'all being in here. We're doing a live reaction to DMVR Bus predicting who will be Coach Prime and Colorado statistical leader. Say no more.
Here live. The name that immediately came to mind and is kind of out of left field, DeAndre Moore Jr. Like, I can see him getting 8+ touchdowns. I think he had 6 last year at Texas. I think he had 5 the year before that. So I think he's got 11 career touchdowns, or at least over the last 2 seasons. This is somebody who, y'all know how I feel about the rest.
Hey, Boo is I think Boo Carter's a better tackler than Travis Hunter for sure. I think he's a better tackler, more physical. I mean, Trav will come up and hit you, but I'm talking about pure physicality tackler, Boo Carter all day. Easy call.
Receiver room. This is somebody who has like alpha wide receiver 1 talent. So I think Demo at this point, and obviously he's a bit injured right now, he's a bit banged up, but you and I saw him on the field last week. Bro looks the part
Oh, yeah.
Bro looks like an SEC receiver. Bro looks like he gave Georgia the business in the SEC championship a couple of years ago. Because he did.
Yep.
So I think right now, give me Demo to catch like 9 touchdowns this year.
I will go.
I mean, we gotta hold on,
go for a running back.
Okay.
And at least where my mind goes, it goes to goal line backs, right? Maybe Richard Young fills that. I'm going to throw up Micah Welsh, though. My God.
You said that like it was like out of left field. Like, you know what? I'm going to switch it up here and go with.
No, I mean, DeAndre Moore Jr. is a senior. He comes over from a very powerful conference, bro, in Texas. He played some big dogs. Not going to be too much of a change of a scenery heading into the Big 12 for DeAndre Moore Jr. If you watch this tape, he was really a security blanket for Arch Manning as well, bro. Like, Arch Manning looked for DeAndre Moore Jr. a lot last season. Same thing with Danny Scudero. Was a very focal point of the team. I feel like Ernest Campbell and Cam Perry are going to have more of our explosive long play touchdowns. I feel like closer to the goal line, we're going to be able to find Danny Scudero and DeAndre Moore Jr. And depending on Joseph Williams' health, we'll throw Joseph Williams in there. All right, Too Much Drama TV. I'm going to bring you on stage. Too Much Drama. Happy Friday, bro. What's the word?
Happy Friday, big dog. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Running this show, man, for sure. Absolutely. Yes, sir. All right, so going to tonight's questions. I don't know if you're able to catch the live. We were talking about the 4-2-5 corners.
Yeah.
Can you give me your field corner, give me your boundary corner, and then your free safety, strong safety, and your nickel? I know it's way too early, but based off what you've seen so far, can we go with that?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Cree Thomas. I think Cree Thomas, you could put him anywhere in that secondary. I like his tenacity. He's a go-getter. He's definitely going to be one of those guys. He could be your boundary guy as well. I like his speed, and of course, he came from Notre Dame. Man, you can't sleep on Notre Dame recruiting him out of high school, which means he has a lot of talent. So we'll go with that guy. I like Justin Anglin as well. I like his range. He's got work to do, but I like the potential that I've seen out of him, and he's played in some big games as well. So don't sleep on that guy. Boo Carter, that's going to be a thumper, man. That's the guy that I really like. He's going to be able to roam. They're going to blitz him. Excuse me, I got my son in the background here.
Good.
They're going to have Boo Carter all over the place. I like what Cam Duncan said. He's probably going to be the best tackler that we've had at CU since Coach Prawn's been there. Book it.
Hey, hold on. Say less. Say no more.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Now, as far as the safety, I like that kid from New Mexico State. Not only I'm not being biased because he's from Austin, Texas, like I'm from, but that kid, he was the leading tackler. He forced fumbles. He did everything he needed to do at New Mexico, man. I like his game. Mitchell is going to be a baller. I would not be surprised if he leads that secondary in turnovers, whether it's forced fumbles, interceptions, you name it, man. He's a good baller. I love him.
Absolutely. What about your strong safety?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. My strong safety, I don't know yet, man. Because the thing about it is, Boo Carter can be a strong safety. That's the problem.
No,
that's why I like Boo Carter. Boo Carter can be a strong safety. He could be a nickel. He can do it all. So by default, I'm going to put Boo Carter back there because I think he's interchangeable. I think he could be all over the field.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great point. Okay, moving on along right here. Do you see any corners or any of our secondary on the team right now that should have an NFL grade on them heading into 2026?
Yes, I think Boo Carter, of course, by default, because he just brings more to the game than just playing defense. I think him being a special teamer, he can end up being a Devin Hester type guy in the NFL if he plays his cards right. Okay, because that guy can do it. He can do it all, man. He can do it all. Okay, you know who he reminds me of? I don't know if you remember this guy. His name was what was his name? Arenas, the Arenas kid. He went to the University of Alabama. Arenas, I think it was Javier Arenas. I think you remember him. Arenas. He went to the University of Alabama. He reminds me of him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He reminds me of him. He was a heck of a defender, but man, every time I look up, the kid was scoring touchdowns on punt returns, and I think Boo Carter can do that. We're going to need him to do that this year.
Absolutely. So so for Colorado, they just they run two. It was just Quentin Gibson was back there returning kick returns.
Yes.
It's one kick return high, right? Not two kick return high.
Yes, I believe they should have Boo Carter back there with Gibson, and they need to be very exotic with it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So too. Yeah.
Kickoff return. I don't want Boo Carter back on kickoff return though.
Yeah, not for sure.
I don't know about you get a kid. I mean, come on, man, get a kid a break, right? Somebody else. We got all those playmakers. We'll figure that out when the time comes.
All right, and the third question, give me your best hybrid defenders we have on Colorado right now in the secondary. Those that are interchangeable, your best hybrid players in the secondary. If you see any other player that's hybrid as well, you can throw that out there as well.
Okay.
On defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Preston Ashley. I like him.
Ooh,
I like him.
Right.
I think his attitude. I think the fact that he's doing it at a young age and he's vocal and he happens to be very talented as well. He's gonna end up getting some burn out there because of that alone. And I think he can play both sides. I think he can do the right cornerback, left cornerback. We may see him in the slot. And then, of course, Boo Carter's on there again. And I really like Cree Thomas, man. I really like Cree Thomas. I think they could do something with that kid, man.
Yeah, he took me by storm. I didn't see a lot of tape on him last year, so I didn't have him very high. But like I said, when he's shown his physicality, obviously his toughness, him and Hakeem Williams getting it in, you know what I mean? So he's young too. He's still a redshirt freshman. So
and don't sleep on Jaja Boy too. Now Jaja Boy may not play that much on defense, but I think he has the potential to be a special teams demon.
Absolutely. All right, too much drama. Anything you want to leave with the people? Appreciate you tapping in on this Friday night.
Yeah. I wanted to give you my offensive guys. I have it written down here. And they stole my thunder a little bit because I've been on this Michael Welch train since I've been calling in. I think Michael Welch is going to lead the team in rushing touchdowns with 7.
Absolutely.
I think Henderson is going to be second with 5 touchdowns or 6 touchdowns because I really think they're going to run the ball more than they pass the ball this year, which I'm not tripping. As long as they win, I don't care. And the leading touchdown receiver is not going to be a receiver. It is going to be Zach Atkins. One, Coach Prime loves Zach Atkins. 2, hey man, he hired that coach from down south for a reason to coach tight ends. I think they want to make Colorado the next tight end man. I think Zach Atkins is going to be the face of that. I love that kid. He's athletic enough to do it.
Absolutely. Now I love Zach Atkins and Niblet, man. Niblet might ride out on Ralphie this year to open up the season, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
And the reason why I say that, I saw a play. They're running tight end shovel passes on the goal line.
Oh yeah.
That's a pass. Just saying, that's a touchdown. Just throwing it out there.
That's a fact. Yes, sir. All right, too much. Anybody else?
No, man, we're good, man. Thank you so much for having me on, man. Sorry I had the kids in the background, and shout out to everybody in the chat.
All right, salute to you. Have a good weekend, bro. I'll tap in with you in a second. Appreciate you.
All right, bet.
All right, go. All right, we got a super chat. Okay, hell to the joy. All right, got it. Skull Buffs, old church mate of Coach Primes from ATL. Let's talk about it. Drop that bomb in there. Amen, bro. You'll be happy to know he really is everything he says he is. Oh man. See you, Anti-NYC, fresh from New York. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh man, that means a lot to me. I appreciate you. Appreciate you tapping into the live tonight. Appreciate you being a CU Auntie out here. You already know, Auntie. Salute. I appreciate that. All right. If you guys want to tap in, call in the links there. We're going to get back to the live reaction, predicting who will be Coach Prime and Colorado statistical leaders in 2026. Salute to DMVR Bust. If you haven't had a chance, go over there. Like, comment, and subscribe to Scotty and all them over there. And keep doing what y'all doing, bro. Y'all changing the game. Say no more.
I'm just saying though, bro. Like, in terms of someone who can punch a ball in from inside the 5-yard line, I look at Michael Welch. I already know that he's going to be kind of held in high favor because of his experience. He is one of the most experienced guys in that room.
Definitely.
But yeah, the explosives are going to be there. I just think that you're going to have a lot of those opportunities where you're in the red zone though. And Yes, you're going to have wide receivers flying around. I just think that the most, straightforward approach is straight ahead, right? Giving it to a running back, giving it to Michael Welsh up the middle. I just think that he could finally have.
Hey, what's his name on the left again? Oh, bro, I don't know why I always butcher his name. If you know his name, can you drop it in the chat? Scotty Matt. Oh, man, I don't know why it's leaving me right now. But anyways, if you know his name, could y'all let me know again? Because I don't want to not call him by his name. I remember his name. I just can't remember
a year where it's, I don't know. And what's the number even too, right? Like I think 10 touchdowns could potentially lead this team in touchdowns.
Definitely. Like I said, I had like 9 for Demo. That's what I'm thinking. I just think like Micah and Richard potentially can kind of share that role.
Jake.
Of kind of goal line, kind of bulldozer when they get in close.
So then what about
salute to Jake? He be crashing out, bro. Jake be crashing out last year, bro. If y'all if you watch DMVR last season, after some of those losses, bro, the way Jake came on the screen, bro, he was looking crazy, bro. I was rolling. I was crying because it would be a clear difference between when they won the post-game show they got with Neely. It would be a difference between like when they won, you would see how they came on the screen. And when they lost, bro, the way they would open up with Jake looking at the screen used to have me rolling, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. When they lose, Jake is hella funny because he can't hide it. Like, he be done when Colorado loses, bro. I be rolling. He be like, so why didn't they just change it? He be like, it sounds like they should have changed it to me a long time ago. I be rolling, bro. Salute to DMVR, bro. They're funny.
The leader for RB1 right now, Damian Henderson.
I thought about him, no doubt. I thought about him. I think I'm on the record saying this. I think he's going to lead this team in rushing yards this year. I think touchdowns is a bit of a different kind of discussion.
Sure.
So I'm super high on Hendo. But honestly, I think probably I would expect Micah, I think, to score more touchdowns than him this year.
Last year at Sac State, Rodney Hammond Jr., the leading rusher for the Hornets, was also the leading touchdown scorer.
How many do you have?
13.
Yeah, Rodney Hammond Jr. were crazy last season. That was just, they ran the ball, So that's what I'm saying. And that's what I liked about Marion, is because he just said, hey, we're going to run the ball. We're going to get 7 wins, 5 losses. We're going to lead. But I feel this season he has way too many wide receivers to just be completely run heavy. But if we come out and we establish the run and the type of receivers we have, the explosive wide receivers that we have, then everything else opens up, bro. Off of play action, off the RPO, everything opens up. But it can't be run the ball on first down. It doesn't work. Three straight pass plays. Don't take no time off the clock and punt. We can't do that again, bro. That was like the worst. And it was so predictable, bro. It was like the most predictable stuff. All right, they're going to run it. It's not going to work. 3 straight passes. It's not going to take any time off the clock. And then we're going to put our defense right back on the field. That's not how you win football games, bro. That's not how you win championships. So run that ball. We control the clock. We limit the snap. Well, they want to create tempo, and they want to create an extra quarter. So yeah, let's establish that run for sure, and everything will open up off the run. Appreciate you guys being in here. If you can hit a thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to DMVR Buffs, predicting who will be Coach Prime and Colorado statistical leaders in 2026. Tap in.
Like 1,200 yards, right, on the ground?
Yep, 1216. Yeah. Rushing yards, then. Let's stick with the running backs. Who's going to be Colorado's leading rusher, Scotty?
Damian Henderson II.
Say it ain't so.
Hendo. This guy is RB1 vibes, man. He is super familiar with this offense, obviously having ran it last year, 560 yards last year, I believe 5 touchdowns on the ground. Brennan Marion brought him here for a reason. He could have brought anybody with him, or he could have prevented somebody from following him. But even, Damian talking to us, I think it was 2 weeks ago now.
My only thing with Damian Henderson, right, because I'm going to keep it real, is that he was at Colorado State for 2 seasons. He didn't really crack the rotation like that. So, he goes down to the FCS level. He does his thing, cool. So, but now he's stepping back up with a lot of guys who Michael Welsh done it out of have done it here in the Big 12. You got Richard Young coming from SEC. Let me see what else we got. Oh, we got DeKalon Trackcock, who was our offense last season. So I like Damian Henderson, but I feel like him in goal line, he can adjust, but I like him. I don't know if I'd like him to lead us in rushing. I feel like that's going to be I feel like we got, I feel Track can do it. I feel like we got a lot of our running back room is deep. I don't know if I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying, we'll see how he adjusts to the Big 12. He's back in the Big 12 or Pac-12 when he was there because he was at Colorado State, then went to Sacramento State, then came back. So I'm just saying we got some guys that's here that's done it in the Big 12 already. So we'll see. But salute to D. Henderson, bro. He had some nice tape at Sac State last season for sure.
When we heard from him in the running mix, or was it last week?
I can't remember.
They're all just flying together. It was either last week or the week before. But Damian quite literally said the go-go changed my life.
And being a Colorado State fan, then coming over and playing for the Buffs is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. It's always been up with Colorado State. I ain't gonna hold you. Ever since they took out Trav, it's been up and it's been stuck. Say no more.
You know, I wouldn't be here without the go-go. And let's not forget, like, he started his career at Colorado State, spent 2 years there. I think he only played in like 3 games across those 2 years there. Goes to Sac State last year. Obviously, their second leading rusher, a big part of that offense, a big part of that turnaround. They were 3-9 in 2024, 7-5 last year. I just think Damian Henderson is like your first down back.
Yeah.
He has the breakaway speed, but he's a tough runner. We saw clips through the early part of spring practice this year at Colorado. Like, bro he's a tough tackle.
Yeah.
And so I just think that familiarity with this offense is going to make him the leading rusher for this team this year.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Micah, my guy, I'll throw his name out there. I think Trackhawk is someone who could definitely be a name in this conversation too. Just, you know, they're going to talk a lot about the size with him and how small he is, but I've already seen it in the spring clips. I mean, he disappears behind this offensive line, bro.
Yeah.
And when he gets out on the other side, he's at full speed, and a lot of times it's a chunk gain. Obviously, health is going to be a big factor with him. I think I'm leaning more towards your pick, though, Damian Henderson. He just looks, as you said, he's fitting that RB1 bill. He's running different. He's got that experience in the go-go.
Yeah.
As of right now, I'll give it to Damian Henderson as well.
Yeah.
Receiving yards.
We pretty much take it all. Fridges and dishwashers and dressers.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Hey, we're coming up on about hour and 41 minutes. Hey, bro, I be liking kicking it with everyone on a Friday. Starts. What everybody got planned tonight, though? What y'all doing? I think I might go get something to eat, hit a restaurant or something. I'm kind of hungry after this. Let me get in here. And listen, I wasn't going to address that part too much. Hold on. What's up in the chat? We all know how trash CSU is. Yeah, hey, forget CSU, bro. Straight up, bro. We ain't rocking with CSU like that at all. Let me see. Henderson said he feels like Boulder is the better option than CSU. He said, any day, all day, bro. The way dude was telling you, Jim Norvell, when I walk in the room, I take off my hat. Now we put, man, if y'all don't get out of here. Yo, bro, you said a mouthful holes. That's crazy. Pause. What? Hey, yo. What you talking about, fam? I must get that. We're gonna get that right. We might want to edit that. You look good in the lower level of school. This is a Big 12 and he runs pretty high. People were sleeping on Michael Welch. I love Michael Welch. He doesn't say nothing, puts his head down and gets busy, bro. That was crazy. That first part though, fam. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was I ain't gonna hold you. That first part threw me off a little bit, family. All right, appreciate everybody being in here. We're doing a live reaction to DMVR Buffs. Who will lead the team in receiving yards? Oh, I can't wait to tap in on this. Y'all let me know. Tap into who will lead the team in receiving yards. I love segments like this. I love it. I can't wait to hear this. Let me see what.
Do we have some candidates for this one? I'll throw out my guy, Scary Perry, or Cam Blurry.
Cam Blurry.
As some were saying. Cam Perry, coming in from Miami, Ohio. He is a guy who's just going to eat up yardage, I think, and he's going to work at all 3 levels of the field.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy who can take a screen to the house and, one missed tackle, and all of a sudden it's a chunk gain. But also don't sleep on his just ability to attack the football, and I think that's what's going to result in him actually leading the team in receiving yards.
Definitely, man. Cam Blurry, Scary Perry is an elite pick. He's already been called a real hooper by Brennan Marion. And that's somebody who, when he gets the ball in his hands, man, good luck trying to catch him or corral him. It's going to take a couple guys. 22 yards a catch last year for Cam Perry. Almost 1,000 yards. I think he ended up with like 943. On 976 on just 43 catches.
Insane.
Absolutely insane. So Cam is certainly a good bet. I'm going to go with Danny Skedaddle, though.
Yeah.
Our guy, Danny Skedaddle, the guy that Coach Prime calls a game changer, a playmaker. Coach Rhyme says that Danny Scudero is built like a slot, but can play any of the receiver positions. He runs every route with intention and
See, for me, man. For me, I'm really, really looking at this season from the wide receiver room. Is if it's going to be a real split. I really feel like the target shares are really going to be spread out this year. I think we could see 400 500-yard receivers. And now are we going to see 1,000-yard receiver? It's been done. It's been done in his offense before, but we have so many guys, bro. When I tell you, we have, bro, look at our wide receiver room, bro. And I mean, you've seen what he said. Guys get 7 or 8 guys get 50 touches, but we got the running backs, we got the wide receivers. But our elder statements, I ain't gonna hold you. DeAndre Moore Jr., Danny Scudero, and Cam Perry. Those are you can count a good 1,600-1,700 yards right there easily. I mean, that's floor, not ceiling. But then Joseph Williams, is he going to return? How serious is his injury? How serious is his surgery? Is it a meniscus? Is it, you know what I mean? Is he going to be able to recover and still be able to move? Because you can give him 500 yards last season. If he didn't miss that Houston game, he goes for over 500, and he's a junior. Then you look at guys like Caleb Mathis, who's looking no disrespect. Ernest Campbell, bruh, who's just guys. So when it comes to like Perry and Campbell, those are guys who can get you high yardage on little touches. They don't need 8 to 9 catches. They're so explosive. It can Ernest Campbell game could be 3 catches for 102 yards. No, Ernest Campbell game could be 2 catches for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. A Cam Perry game could be 4 catches for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. So when we're talking about guys who don't need a lot of targets, who can lead us in yards, man, that's where it gets spooky. I ain't going to hold you. I'm looking at our wide receiver room to at least clear 3 bands for sure. At least clear 3 bands. Yeah, like I feel it's so talented. Then you mix in Atkins, who you can tell they're making that push for him to get to the NFL, to get that tight end on the map. I see Atkins getting a cool 350, 400, 4 touchdowns. And DeKayline was Track Clock was leading us in receiving before he got hurt. He had like 10 receptions for 100 and some yards and a couple of touchdowns. So he showed his versatility. So I think this is really going to be a belt crew by committee when it comes to Tennessee. Now, don't get me wrong. If we get a 1,000-yard receiver, I'm in it, because we ain't had one since Trav. Trav did it, but you seen how many targets it took for Trav to get 1,200 yards, right? Like, you've seen games he was getting 12, 13 targets a game. I feel like this room is so deep that it's really going to be, and the way Brennan Marion goes by, he's going to go with the hot hand, and he's going to go where the mismatch is at. So, yeah, I really feel like the targets are going to be spread out, and it's going to equal winning. So, I just see our wide receiver room having, and here's my thing too, and here's what I hope a lot of our recruits, a lot of our guys understand this season. Jimmy Horn Jr. went to the NFL his senior season. He was hurt. He had maybe 400 yards. He barely played and still got drafted. So if we're winning, we're going to have the scouts there. If we're putting belt, the scouts are going to find you, and you're going to get, and you don't have to put up crazy numbers. It helps for sure. But then you get guys like Nick Nash from San Jose State who put up those numbers, gets to the NFL, and he's fighting to be on a practice squad right now. So it's really not about, we've seen George Pickett from Georgia get drafted off potential alone. He didn't put up crazy numbers at Georgia. They just knew he was a boy. So, yeah. I think they're going to spread the ball out. I think the wide receiver room, Quentin Gibson, bro. Jeez. Quanell, Hakeem, bro. We're too deep, bro. We're too deep. But for my seniors, though, I'm going to tell you this, bro. I don't want to see none of our seniors go out like that. I understand this is compete. I don't want to see a room where our seniors let our seniors lead us, though. I'm going to say, now, if we got some underclassmen who are going bananas, go ahead and take the wheel. But I think that the DeAndre Moore Juniors, the Scuderos, the Perrys, they're going to be able to roll out. The Joseph Williams, he's a junior now. Let our elder classmen go out there and with their physicality, their build, their older, their competitiveness in the new landscape of college football where we're playing 24, 25, 26-year-olds. Let our seniors go out there and compete and get the job done. Even Caleb Mathis, Caleb Mathis been moving. He up there, Ernest. But then we're going to have, it's too many people. It's too many, bro. Appreciate y'all being in here. We're doing a live reaction DMVR Buzz. Appreciate y'all tapping in on the Friday. Hopefully I can start y'all weekend off on some positive vibes, talk some Colorado football, then y'all go out and do y'all thing tonight for sure, or this weekend. Easy call.
Understands the leverage and spacing. His work ethic is tireless and that of a walk-on trying to make the team daily. Needless to say, Daniel Scudero led FBS in receiving yards last year, over 1,200, had double-digit touchdowns. And although he's not going to catch 88 passes again this year, I do believe he can get close to that 1,200, 1,300 yard mark again, because we're expecting, Julian Lewis to get up over 3,000.
Bombs away.
For real.
Bombs
so
away.
I think he can have, honestly, a similar year in terms of production, at least on the receiving yards tip. So he'll be my pick to lead this team in receiving yards this year.
Onto the defensive side of the ball. This one can go. We've had safeties lead this team, I think, in tackling the last 3 years of the Coach Prime era.
Yeah.
Is this the year that finally changes for tackles?
I think so.
Who you got?
Give me Gideon ESPN Lamper.
That is my pick too.
Yeah, this is somebody 117, 119 total tackles last year at Bowling Green. 17, I believe, were tackles for loss. This is somebody who just gets to the football every single play.
Yeah, the real Bobby Boucher. I call Gideon ESPN the water boy, bro. Y'all remember the movie The Water Boy, Bobby Boucher, bro? When he said, my mama said, he said, no, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Hey, he went to the line. He said, number 62. Nah, bro, I call Gideon ESPN the water boy, bro. I think Bobby Boucher for sure gonna lead us in tackles. His tape is crazy at Bowling Green. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. And the way he been moving in practice, and the thing about him, this is a good and a bad thing. He's not really a super form fit tackler. If you watch his tape, he don't pop people that much. He's a rapper. He's like, so when the running back cuts, he coming backside from the wheel or the mic, wherever he at, and he stops big plays from happening by just his motor. That's why I call him the water boy, bro. Like I got Bobby Boucher leading us in tackles in 2026 for sure. Gideon ESPN. He's a senior too. Has something to prove. LaFoe. Yeah, I got Gideon ESPN too though. I want a linebacker to lead us in tackles. I don't want a safety to lead us in tackles. I want a linebacker this year to lead us in tackles, bro. Period.
And that is what this position requires. Somebody who plays with their hair on fire, somebody who plays with an extreme motor sideline to sideline. So I think Gideon is going to approach 100 tackles again this year and lead this football team.
It's his like playing with reckless abandon, really. I mean, you talk about playing with his hair on fire. His whole body might be on fire with how he plays. He is all over the field, and he's the type of guy that I think stops a lot of those big kind of gains going into the third level of the defense, right? He's going to make the lives easier, I think, for these safeties, Nate Mitchell, Boo Carter, and Randon Fontenette. I do think that those guys are going to get close, or one of them will get close. If I had to pick one right now, I'd probably say Boo, because I just think that what we've talked so much about with him out of the slot, I think you can just do so much with him, and he is going to be involved in the run game. But Gideon, I expect to eclipse that 100 tackle mark again here in Colorado this year.
I like that.
Let's go with sacks. This might be the...
Oh, this is a good one. Who you guys got us leading the team in sacks this season? Let me see. Sacks right now. Typically is an edge rusher, right? If you have an interior D lineman that leads you in sacks, that interior D lineman is going bananas. But we want double. We got gonna lead us to the Bourbon Bowl, do you? He said, you remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs were in the Bourbon Bowl, do you? That was a classic movie. I'm about to watch that when we get off, right? I ain't gonna hold you. Who will lead the team in sacks? I like Lamont Lester Jr. I like Toby Anine. Toby Anine, Ezekiel. I want somebody on the edge. Even my boy, I don't know if San Jose State, if he's more of a sack getter, but Right now, I need somebody off the edge. The interior lineman would be great. I mean, we're still wondering what's going to happen with Edric Christensen. The more and more I keep looking at it, the more and more it looks like it's not behind us. It's still like lingering that he might not be eligible. So now it's Hopper and Dylan Manuel and Cedric Smith and all these guys. So I want to, if it goes back to the old CU days, BJ Green out there, Arden Walker, them guys out there. Oh yeah, our edges should be nice and set. Appreciate y'all being here. Who y'all think will lead us the team in sacks? Let me know something out here. Are we doing a live reaction to see what they said?
At Roundtable Pizza.
Well, let's get in the chat real quick. I promise you I'm about to get premium this week, bro. I got y'all. Oh, Quincy Wiggins. Oh, bro. Hey, nah, for real. Big Q dog. Wiggins looked like he just did it, bro. He looked fresh out. I ain't gonna hold you. We got Lamont Lester for sure. Lester, LaFoe. Is this LaFoe? Okay. No, I was like, oh, who might have somebody in here? That's a tough one. Nah, Limper gonna leave. Not for sure, for real. It's something that we're gonna need though in 2026. We gotta get out to the quarterback, bro. We cannot have the sack numbers we had last season and expect to win. They were just sitting back there, first read, second read, third read. And in 2024, boy, the quarterback's helmet was off. Remember Brett Favre's helmet was behind him. They was getting after him. So we had Keaton Wade and Arden Walker last year, but we didn't have that interior push so we can, you know what I mean? So we just gotta get back to those days and get back to lead the Big 12 in sacks for sure.
You want me to start?
Yes, I do.
Oh man. I think I would throw out Manny Iziogu to start.
Young bull.
The young bull. We've already seen it from the athleticism standpoint.
Yeah.
And you kind of saw the glimpses of the future production last year as a redshirt freshman or true freshman.
He was a redshirt freshman.
Redshirt freshman last year. So a bit of a projection here, but
sure.
I think that's why you brought guys like him in. I'll throw in Lamont Lester there too. Just guys at these small schools who have kind of done it and shown the big flashes. I think one of them, and I'll put my stamp on Manny Iziogu as the one who breaks out and does eclipse that mark.
That's a good pick, man. The explosion is off the charts. I think a 38-inch vertical, 4.46 in the 40 for a young guy. Like super explosive, super powerful. I like that pick.
Yeah, salute to James Madison strength and conditioning because James England and Ezioku both came over running 4.4, and now you see why Kurt Signetti keeps grabbing all those James Madison guys. They got great strength and conditioning program. You got Ezeko at that body type running that 4.48. Yeah, come on now. Salute to James Madison strength and conditioning team for sure.
You mentioned Lamont Lester Jr. That's one of my guys as well. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if he was a super impactful defender, one of the team leaders in sacks. But I will go with watch me whip. Watch me Toby and Nene. Give me Toby and Nene.
That was crazy. I mean, now I guess that watch me whip, watch me Toby and Nene. I hear you, Scotty.
Dakota State transfer, super productive over the last couple of years, well coached. We know they just play sound, solid football in Fargo, North Dakota, and he has been coached up. I think he's going to be a problem. Has the power with the speed, some of the finesse as well. I think he's going to get after the quarterback quite a bit this year. So give me Toby and Nene to lead this team in sacks.
Another very nice pick. The final category we are discussing today, interceptions.
Oh,
I have an idea here.
Easy call. Nathan Mitchell. Cree Thomas. Justin England. I'm in between those three right now. Who y'all think? Who gonna lead us in interceptions in 2026? Let me know something. Say no more. Those are my three. I think Cree Thomas, Justin England, and Nathan Mitchell gonna get after it. I like our linebackers in coverage too. LaFoe can cover in space. I think we're going to take away the ball. I think Marv's defense had like 30-something takeaways in 2024 or something like that, 37. It was in the higher end. So, yeah, I like our guys to take the ball away. But I want to say it's going to be England or I got to say Nate Mitchell for sure, England and Cree. Salute to all the light-skinned brothers for sure. Hold on, let me drop a bomb for all the light skins I just dropped for sure. Hold on. Easy call. Say no more.
That maybe a linebacker potentially leads this team in interceptions. With how much zone they're going to be playing and how active those guys are going to be, I think you're going to have a lot of chances to undercut routes.
Yeah.
And just kind of hide underneath in those windows to maybe lull quarterbacks into, I can fit this ball in here real quick. And then Leona Leafau comes over. Gun to my head, I'll pick Nate Mitchell, though. He's just a ball hawk in the secondary. I'm just throwing it out there. I think that we're going to see a lot of production out of these linebackers in that department, whether it's pass deflections, pass breakups, whatever you want to call it, just because of this, what Chris Marve wants to do on defense. But Nate Mitchell is a ball hawk back there. That'll be my pick.
Nate Mitchell is going to be my pick. He had 3 picks last year, had a pick 6. Just always around the football in a different kind of way. He's coming obviously from the 3rd level a lot of the times. He's an exciting player, and I think he's going to be super impactful. But you know what? I'll stick with the hot hand. I'll go with the production. Give me Justin Eaglin. The guy just had 5 picks last season.
He did.
1 in the CFP. 1 was a pick 6. So I'll go with Justin Eaglin, the JMU transfer corner. I think there's still a lot to see from the corner.
We kind of had a lot of the same picks, though. Yeah, we kind of had a. I just want to share with you guys, too. If you guys haven't had a chance, you can go over to my Shopify link. It's in my bio. You go to my Shopify. If you want some fresh gear for the spring, I got the Say No More sweatsuit in right now. They are at the warehouse for production right here. And I also got the Say No More one piece right here laid out for me. Very premium, solid material, comfy. You can wear it anywhere if you want some fresh gear for the spring. I have my Shopify up. If you want to tap in on some fresh gear, just want to share that with you guys as well. Also, if you want to join the channel memberships, that's available as well. You just go to my channel, click join. We can do some live only chat, members only videos. Or if you just want to support the channel, the memberships are available as well. I think that's a good place for us. It's about the 2-hour mark right there. I know it's Friday. I ain't gonna try to hold y'all for too much longer. Auntie, I appreciate the super chat as always, and everybody. I just appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, Mrs. Helger. Thank you, Auntie. I really appreciate the super chat, and I appreciate everybody being here tonight. We'll be back on this weekend for sure. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna tap in with y'all tomorrow. Always a pleasure tapping in with y'all, man. Say no more. If you guys want to join the memberships, it's available. If not, appreciate the support, bruh. Y'all be easy. Y'all be smooth. Say no more. Have a good weekend. Say no more.